Hello, welcome. It is a late night tonight, and we're gonna have some fun here. Hi, so I saw this tweet about a month ago, and it's from a guy named Brian Sauvé, or Sauvé. I like the idea of it just being Suave. Dear ladies, there is no reason whatsoever for you to post pictures of yourself in low-cut shirts, bikinis, bra, and underwear, or anything similar ever. Not to show your weight loss journey, not to show your newborn baby, not to document your birth story. Your brothers. I like how he included not to show your weight loss journey, not to show your newborn baby, not to document your birth story, as if women would be like, okay, what about if we want to show our weight loss journey, newborn baby, or our birth story? It's like, no, it's not like you can control specifically, like, why are you even notating that they specifically can't do it for these things? Are you acting like everyone's gonna agree with you up until that point? Freaking weird guy. And it came with a lot of hate. A lot of that good hate. So I decided to go to his Twitter. I do it every time. And I wanted to see what Brian Suave is all about. I know it's Brian Sauvé. It's just a stupid name. Christian pastor, husband, father, 5, and classical school founder, making music for the new Christendom. Is that how I say it? Christendom? His pinned tweet happens to also be a tweet about women. Every way they claim to love women is actually vile hatred of women. They love women, so they strip them naked and make them porn-up sex slaves. Who's they? You mean they love women, so the women themselves strip them naked? It's not like, oh, we all love women, I'm gonna make them strip them naked and make them Pornhub sex slaves. And then it's a bunch of stuff about abortion and erasing the concept of womanhood. I don't know what that means. They love women, so they erase the very oh, is it a transphobic thing? Oh, look at this tweet. I want to vomit every time I hear a pastor say God didn't call men to be pastors because women couldn't do a great job as pastors. Wrong. God fitted men for rule, not women. Just as he fitted women for some things. Breastfeeding comes to mind, and not men. Does Brian just always have women on his mind? And so he's like, I need to figure out some way to think about them and talk about them. And then he's like, oh, breastfeeding comes to mind. Oh gosh, there's so much breastfeeding going on in my head right now. One of the biggest failures of the pulpits in the last 50 years is reluctance to directly address sins common to women. Why does he bring up women in every single tweet? Is that his whole Twitter? It's just about women? So then I learned that Brian Suave is funding an album that he wants to write. And I don't know if he fully funded it. We'll check in a minute. But I saw this tweet and I couldn't help but notice that the top of this crowdfunding campaign says Christians should make the best music. So he's looking at this situation and he's like, okay, well, you got all these different groups of people that make music, you know? You got Jewish people, you've got other people too. But we got the Christians. And the Christians have to make music the best. Christian music is going to be better than rap. It's going to be better than rock and roll. It's going to be better than jazz, maybe even rhythm and blues. Christians will make the best music. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow, that is a hearty thing to say, Mr. Sauvé. And so I need to check out this guy's music and what he's planning on doing, because things are about to get crazy. What do we think? Write in at home. Do you think that the music's going to be good? Or do you think it's going to be smelly, stinky trash? BrianSauvé.com/dragons. So we could really only see a tiny little picture of him, but now we get to watch the whole thing. And he's almost there. He wants $15,000 to professionally produce his next album, his next full-length album of psalms and hymns. Even dragons shall him praise. Huh? You want $15,000. So this guy who has 13,000 followers on Twitter is asking for $15,000 to record psalms and hymns? I don't think that's a good idea, Brian. I feel like that money could go to some other places. I don't really think that money, you know, if we're looking at Christianity like some kind of business, we're investing the funds right now into music. And although music can inspire and art is great and wonderful, should we really be giving $15,000 of resources to Brian Sauvé? Because the end goal is to bring more people to Christ, you know, and that's okay. But, you know, go send missionaries out and feed some kids, you know? I don't really think Brian should get the $15,000 of the pie, unfortunately. Some of the greatest works of art, music, and architecture in human history were funded and produced by Christians. So why is the state of Christian music so abysmal? Let's change that. Let's put the glorious songbook of the church, the Psalms, and the headphones and living rooms and kitchens and car stereos of the saints. What? 20K? So far I've written, produced, recorded, mixed, and mastered all my own music. Second, it has meant that I spend far more time recording and producing than writing. Bringing in professional production, mixing, and mastering will enormously raise the quality of the music, relieve a lot of the time cost for me, and even allow me to focus more on writing and releasing even more music. As you can see from my goal, I've already set aside $5,000 towards this project, hence the $15,000 target. So this guy suddenly has done all his music for free, which is great, and that's a good thing, and it's very possible to do. But now he thinks that he can take all of that off his hands so he can just write the music, and then he's gonna ask people, he thinks it's gonna take $20,000 to do that. And yeah, in a lot of cases it may cost much more, but in Brian Sauvé's case, I'm not buying it. I don't think Brian Sauvé should be trusted with the next generation of Christian music. I'm looking at Brian's Spotify here, and he's only got 8,637 monthly listeners. Oh, and he's already got so many psalms out right now. And according to him, this should be the best music. The best. But let's wait on that. We'll see some music. Let's watch this little video.
The end of this video,
God, this is not the guy I was imagining, really. Thought he was going to be a little cooler than this.
I'm going to give you a look at a live recording of one of the psalms from my next album. But don't skip, and I will know if you skipped, so don't do it. Don't ask me how I'll know, but I will. So here's the deal, guys. I need your help.
That was boring, so I'm going to skip all of that. Well, okay, Brian, show me what you got. Play me your dragon hymns.
My shield in whom I trust. Lord, what is man that you regard the sons of...
So is this the music that he wants us to think is the best music? Like he's like, I don't want people to listen to anything but this music. Like people need to have this on in their kitchen. Like music serves different things, you know? Like I want to listen to certain albums when I'm working out or when I'm, in a coffee shop or when I'm trying to go to bed. I can't just listen to hymns all day. I don't think it's going to work with me because sometimes I need some hyped music, and I don't think he makes that like very hyped music. And also I don't like it. I also just think it sounds like an old Renaissance fair. I'm sorry. I'm sure you could spice it up. You could just keep the same chord progression, maybe change the melody a little bit. But I'm not really liking the old Renaissance sound. Let's do this song. Kiss Ye the Sun, Psalm 2.
Why do the heathen nations rage, and foolish peoples plot in vain? The kings of earth mold to scorn, then he will speak in wrath to them. But terror
I would give up music if this was all it was, I would never listen to it. Music for me would become the sounds in the walls, the gears turning, in the machines, the thoughts in my screwed up mind. Anyways, Christians aren't bad. Christianity's not bad. Christian music's not bad. If you're gonna be one of them or one of that thing, just try not to be super misogynistic and transphobic and a big fat juicy asshole, okay? There's plenty to believe that doesn't have to be that. It's just gross, you just become a gross man. Please don't be a gross man, because God doesn't like gross men. Anyways, you guys deserve a big fat hug today. Unfortunately, it won't be from me because that's not gonna happen, but seek one out as long as it's from someone who wants to hug you. Anyways, that's my thing. That's the big one today. Anyways, here's your riddle of the day. Bella is outside a shop. She can't read the signs, but she knows she needs to go in to make a purchase. What store is she at? Yep, answer below. And if you don't know and you want to know the answer, just look it up, okay? I'm not the riddle answerer, I'm the riddle guy. I could come up with some cool nickname to call myself. Some guy who does riddles. And it could be like my thing. It could be like a superhero. Riddle man. Riddle lad. Mr. Riddle. The riddle. Riddle Randy.
When I was in high school, I had a hard time making friends. I was the loser. No one really liked me. And I thought I needed a creative way to make friends. And sometimes it's worked. Other times it didn't. I'd pull my mousetrap back like that.
Oh my lord. Wait. What's up? Wait, what's up? Oh!
As of this month, February 2022, I'm celebrating my 10-year anniversary.
Wow.
I've been doing it a long time.
I've been Minecrafting, I think, about as long. Yeah, smart water sucks.
I can't handle Nick when he even uses the word smart water because I think it should be pronounced dumb water.
Yes.
Because we all know
Idiot
this is,
water.
It's highly processed, boiled up tap water, and nobody needs to drink that.
Without over-explaining it, comes off the street.
Oh my gosh.
And so, I mean, that allows you to be able to do
That is just...
all sorts of different variations throughout the body.
Oh my god. I cannot, like... Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me!
So this is 16 inches of solid steel. You can kind of see exactly where in my body it's gonna end up.